Hey, good morning, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Another day in the markets. Today's Hump Day, Wednesday, July 24th, 2019. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So, what did we see in the market yesterday? Actually, SPY had a nice little run. Came after the bell came crashing down to the open price of pre-market and held pretty strong and just had that bounce and closed pretty strong, up a little over 2 points to the upside. Obviously has some action after hours. Pre-market seen some action as well. And so we're gonna see. Obviously took some securities with it yesterday as it always does, but today is a new day and across the board we're looking strong. But you know how that works. Like a lot of times we see a lot of love pre-market and then everything just dumps out right after the bell. So that being said, always sit back and watch. Let the dust settle, guys. You want to hop in at the bell? Hop in at the bell. Do your thing. Otherwise, sit back, watch, let the market dictate trend, and then hop in, mitigate risk. So anyway, we got what do we got? We got four going into our watch list today in today's session. So let's kick it off with NVDA. NVDA had a pretty solid day yesterday, closing a little bit north of 4 points. It's coming up on our 180 target. And again, it held that 50-day moving average on the daily the 200-day quite nicely. Had that bounce up, so it's heading north, guys. So we're gonna keep an eye on this thing. Obviously, after hours has some nice little gap up. Pre-market, it's doing the same thing, still having some action. So if it continues its overall bullish sentiment, we're gonna continue right into the upside. Roku got hit yesterday, a little bit north of 3 points to the downside yesterday. Running into its resistance on the 16th and just been kind of putting lower highs and lower lows. We have a 100 price target set for Roku to the downside. Any time this thing's going to start getting stuffed at view up, we'll start mitigating risk at that level. MDB, again, it's holding that 50-day. Every time it pulls back to 50-day, it's been fighting it quite nicely and getting a nice little bounce. So yesterday, just shy of 5 points to the downside, kind of got fucking hit. So again, we are bullish on MDB because it's definitely putting higher highs and higher lows. Even when it pulls back, we definitely like that. So it's going to take another test to that 50 level again. We anticipate, and when it does, we anticipate a nice bounce, just like it's shown in the past. So obviously until market changes its overall sentiment at these particular levels, don't fight it, guys. So when it changes, then it changes. But and again, we still have the 175 price target. If it pulls back here, when it's pulling back to this 50, it's not there just yet. We have another maybe point and a half to go. But we anticipate a nice bounce from that level if it continues to fade down a little bit. If it can, if it wants to hold this level and bounce up, then we'll see what it does. But technically, it's definitely looking at this 50 to bounce. So look for maybe another point or two to the downside and then getting that bounce back up to the upside. Wrap it up with Netflix. Netflix still, obviously bouncing around yesterday, closed a little bit north of 3 points to the downside. This is the ninth day that it's closed red, so that's history for these guys. Never had that since its IPO, so definitely not a good sign. Clearly, 300 is a pretty strong level that everybody's staring at. It's going to bounce around here and there until that level. It's going to probably catch some bottom feeders here, but definitely bearish to at least at the 300 level and probably further south than that. But 300 is our initial target. So that's it, guys. That's what we got going on. We have four. Keeping it nice and sweet and tight, and enjoying the momentum. We're focusing on the same handful of stocks day in day out. Getting very intimate with these particular securities, so we know how they move, when they move, and how they move. So that's what we do. If you don't know how we're doing it, give us a call. Come check us at the site, thestreettrading.com. Check out the 90-day course. We'll sort you out. Any questions you have, shoot us an email, give us a call. Like we said before, anything you need, reach out to us. We're here for you guys. Any answers, any question you have, we got the answer for you. Get you profitable, answer that question why, and consistent. Most importantly, consistency will build confidence, guys, and confidence with conviction, and then that's when you start getting in that zone. All right, guys, don't be a sheep. Do not follow the herd, right? Don't do what everybody else does, because what everybody else, 90% of traders fail. If you do what everybody else does, guess what? You're gonna fall down that path. Break away, guys. Do your own thing. You know what I mean? Study your own patterns. Study your own securities. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Trust me on this. It's the quickest way to blow up an account. Fuck what everybody else is doing, man. Do what works best for you. Do what works best for you. Block out the noise. Alright guys, I can ramble on and on about that. So anyways, we're here for you as always, guys. TheStreetTrading.com, reach out to us. We're here for you, phone or email. And that's it. Have a great day in the market. Stay very diligent with your setups. Be very, very patient with price. And as always, respect your stops. Alright guys, have a great day in the market and enjoy the day.